Today, we are going to be focusing on claims, evidence, and reasons. Whether you are writing an informational piece or you are writing to persuade, your writing must include a claim, evidence, and reasons to support all of that. So, again, why do you need to know this? When you respond to a prompt or a question, your answer needs to be strong and have evidence and proof to make it clear that you know what you're talking about. Including claims, evidence, and reasoning helps you to do that. So the first thing we're going to look at are claims. What are they? A claim is your response to a question or a prompt. It is the focus of your response or the topic. For example, we have a question here: which is better, Twix or Snickers? You know that I love candy, and if you don't know, now you know. And this is my own true opinion. I believe that Twix are better than Snickers. That's my claim. A claim is always going to be something that can be debated. So there's going to be one side, or there's going to be at least two sides to it. So there are some people who might say that Snickers are better. I disagree with them, but we can have a conversation about it. So again, this right here is my claim. It is my statement, my response to the question, which is better, Twix or Snickers? And then, of course, Twix, my favorite candy. I like Snickers too, but again, my claim is that Twix are better than Snickers. What you are going to do now is you're going to answer this question: is it better to give or to receive? Most students are on the fence, meaning you think, well, it's okay both ways. But again, you want to be clear in what you are claiming, and that means picking a side. So being on the fence and thinking you can do a little bit of both is not going to create a clear message. So take a minute. So in your digital notebook, you are going to respond to the question: is it better to give or to receive?